I spoke with a researcher at Democracy Now! Studio in Manhattan, asking him for recommendations on where I can research sources he uses to find footage and other materials for the shows. And he was so generous and helpful. I found an amazing young author named Gabe Sherman, who had just published an extensive biography book on Roger Ailes. We reached out to him and added him to the long list of interviewees for the film.
Roger Ailes was a pioneer in the whole art of the soundbite. He told Nixon that America is dumb. So give them something simple, boil it down, and they'll get it.
The advent of the soundbite.
Richard Nixon, who by all accounts was a very smart, a brilliant man who had a command of the issues, he couldn't connect with the audience. You know, he came off as stiff, as shifty-eyed, as famously in the 1960 presidential debate against John Kennedy, he was sweating. It was a terrible performance. Then he meets Roger Ailes in 1968. At the time, Roger Ailes was a young producer, the wonderkind of television at the age of 26. And so Roger Ailes coached Richard Nixon on how to communicate those ideas to the average American who was watching television every night at dinner table. Richard Nixon, whose political career almost blew up because of television, was able to win the presidency because he mastered it. TV had finally become a mass medium, and yet there really weren't people who had decoded the medium. Roger Ailes told Nixon that to appeal to the audience, he needed to use short, snappy one-liners that can stick in the audience's mind.
A great philosophy is never won without defeat. It is always won without fear.
The GOP memo.
Written in 1970, this memo talks about how television had become the most powerful news source because people are lazy and want their thinking done for them. It became the blueprint for Fox News, and although its authorship is unclear, Roger Ailes' handwritten notes are seen throughout the document.
I learned so much over the years we spent working on this film. It gave me historical facts about how the media was built.